sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, finally we get to stop talking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Feels like it's been a long offseason. When it comes to
It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will join us moments from now. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will try to protect home court. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Smith. Also Bargnani out there. Calderon is out there with Anthony. And it's Galloway in at the 2. Now here's Redick for 3. That one goes. Count it. Redick's got the opening basket of the game for the Clippers.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
You know, one story that didn't get a lot of press last season, 2 days after the Bledsoe trade had been given the go-ahead, the ownership tried to back out of it. The trade was already public news, and Doc Rivers actually threatened to quit before their ownership backed down.
Paul passes to Barnes. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Redick with the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Redick's got 6. And for J.J. Redick, that shakeup must have been tough. His contract with the Clippers was contingent on the trade.
And Kevin, reportedly, Doc Rivers leaned on ownership pretty hard, saying, hey, I shook hands on this. Don't make me look bad here. Our reputation's at stake. It all worked out, but a reminder of the Clippers' rather dysfunctional past.
And now Calderon pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Here's Redick. Rejected by Bargnani. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Anthony dishes to Smith. Galloway, the pass to Anthony. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Now here's Paul. Griffin inside. He's against Smith. Paul kicks to Redick. From deep, 3-point range. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
The buzzer!
Oh, a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that to go down?
A nice release and some good concentration as well, but the biggest thing about that, a whole lot of luck.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
Austin Rivers is out there with Crawford. Then it's Hedo Turkoglu. Then there's Glenn Davis. And it's Hawes in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Well, Steve, right from the start last season, some upheaval for the New York Knicks with a front office shakeup.
Yeah, surprising move when you consider that the team was coming off a 54-win season in 2013. And the team's first second-round appearance in over a decade.
Assist from Tim Hardaway Jr.
And so here are the Clippers, trailing by 2. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, thanks, Kevin. Matt Barnes out of UCLA, of course, an energy and effort player. He brings toughness and a defensive mindset. And he said, I always look forward to guarding the best player. My thing is to stay into them and make them uncomfortable with pressure. You want to make them work hard and not allow them to get anything easy. Kevin, back to you.
A versatile defender and much improved as a shooter over the years, Doris. Thanks. Anthony drives in. Shot's good. Anthony's got 9 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Rivers. Crawford outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, what a throwdown there, man.
There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Hardaway kicks to Anthony. Shoots from 8. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Clippers lead by 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Carmelo, I know that Coach has stressed communication on the back.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Anthony was playing great. He has 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
And New York looking at who they've got. Bargnani is out there with Jason Smith. Then there's Calderon. Then it's Anthony. And it's Galloway in at the shooting guard position. Well, last season that even though he had hoped guys to remain in Nick, Carmelo Anthony wanted to at least experience free agency, and Steve, something that he's really never gone through.
Well, it's understandable, for a player of his notoriety and his caliber. You might not want to make a move to a new team, but just that feeling of having the choice, I think is something that a lot of players crave during their careers.
And for Carmelo, there was no question the Knicks would offer him a full max contract. A bigger contract than any other team could offer. But given their struggles, it still had to be a tough decision for him.
First team foul.
Calderon against Paul. Calderon dishes to Carmelo. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 9. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, kind of ironic that Melo said he wanted to experience free agency. If he just waited and signed with the Knicks in July back in 2011, that team would have been left with a lot more assets and players who could have helped him win.
Knicks trail by 3. Calderon up top, defended by Paul. Calderon kicks to Anthony. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Redick passes to Jordan. Left side, Jordan. It's stolen by Calderon. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. And that one's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Second chance shot. Here's Griffin. Pass to Crawford. Here's Paul. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Fires from deep. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Calderon against Paul. The pass to Galloway. Back to Calderon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good.
I don't like throwing up long-range threes at this point. You got to get better looks to try to close this gap.
And the wide-open shot from Paul. Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jose Calderon.
Neither team having any trouble putting the ball in the basket.
Nope, nada. I mean, we haven't seen much defense either. I mean, both of these teams really locked into trying to outscore each other.
That drops.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure he would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
The feed to AC. Bargnani inside. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Here's Hardaway. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot is good.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Hardaway, no good.
And again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, this one's in the bag. I mean, I commend them for really putting forth the effort until the very end. But this thing's over.
You know, sometimes you just have to throw up the white towel and let fate run its course so you can get on to the next game.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They pulled off this